say about Angular data binding topic. We'll just know what is data binding in Angular. It is a mechanism of binding data values to HTML elements and turning it into actions. This is called a crisp definition of data binding in Angular, which states you are having a data in TS file, TypeScript file, and you want it to view it in HTML, which you will turn into an user actions. Okay, some actions or activities that user perform in the application. So we have four types of Angular data binding here. Now I'll teach you one by one what it is. First we'll have a div tag, and inside that we don't give this ngif condition and all. We'll just give value. Okay, I'll just comment this out for now, the first set of code which I have already done. We'll have a commented title as interpolation in data binding. Okay, so this is a value you pass it from the TS file. So here now you need to declare a value called value in the name of in the type of string, and any message you can give. Here I'll give a this is interpolated value. Okay, so now you'll save all, and I'm going to my application. Okay, I don't think there is any issue. We will check in the application. Okay, now you can see the value which we binded over there in HTML. Okay, so next thing what we are going, I'll explain a few more things in interpolation itself. Here you can also declare any method, for example get method of, and here you can return it from that method. Get method of, we can return this string value. Okay, so here you will be able to see the text here. Okay, like this also you can do. And one more method is one more thing which I wanted to say is you can perform for example you are having a array ng for, you are having an array here let item of items kind of something. Okay, this items will be declaring in TS file already. Okay, here you can have the item of 0, the first array alone, first element in array alone, you can also print that one. Okay, like this only you can do the interpolation. And the next method is we are going to see is property binding. Okay, yeah, next topic we are going to see is property binding in data binding types. Okay, before that I wanted to clarify a few things to you all, which is this three things which we wanted to know. First one is interpolation and property binding have the interaction from component to DOM. Okay, then we have event binding which have the interaction from the DOM to component, and the next thing is two-way binding which have interaction on both sides, component to DOM and vice versa. Okay, then we are going to see about property binding. I have added a input tag here from which I'm passing the username in the property binded value called value. Okay, in TS file I'll be having a username. Now I'll save this and run the application. Here you will see the name which I have it in TS file. Okay, Okay, in property binding itself, we have a few more functionalities. I'll give that one by one. It will be useful for you all to know what are the functions we have in property binding alone. Okay, we have checked function. So for that, we are having an input where type is equal to, we are going to declare it as checkbox, which we already have it in HTML, and then checked should be passed from the TS file. Okay, TS file is checked is a boolean value which is true. Now here you will be able to see the checked value as true already. Okay, if you want you can make it as false. Then the next one is image src is a one kind of property binding, and image url you need to give it here. I don't have any. Okay, let me add a image here, a link for the image here. Okay, I think some issue with the image, so we'll go to the next one. I'll tell this one at the last. Next one is we are going to see about link. So link URL, you can give anything of your wish. Just we can also pass any link. This settings copilot, I think, right? It is because of copilot or something. Never edit in the inline. Okay, now we'll be able to work peacefully. Okay, link URL, you can give anything of your wish. Just I'll give like this. Okay, if you see that here, it will be any link. Okay, then what we are going to see, which property we are going to see is class. Div class property equal to my class. Okay, this my class you can have it from VS Code. I mean, sorry, TS file. So since it is a class binding, we are going to have it here as my class equal to, it is actually giving suggest we are going to have a my class. You can ask like we can use it directly, but the thing is this is one of the feature we can implement. That's it. We can directly use the class name and then CSS file. But the thing is, if you want to use it in multiple places and all, it will be a good go. So if you see here, it is highlighted in red color and the font size is big. Okay.